Ladies and gentlemen, the power of habits, small steps to big success. This motivational topic centers on the transformative potential of habits and how small, consistent actions can lead to extraordinary achievements over time. It emphasizes the idea that success is not the result of drastic, one-time efforts, but rather the cumulative effect of daily habits. Key points. Understanding habits. Define what habits are and how they shape our behavior and identity. Explain the science behind habit formation, including cues, routines, and rewards, the habit loop. The ripple effect. Highlight how developing one positive habit, e.g., exercising regularly, can create a cascade of improvements in other areas of life. Start small. Inspire the audience to take small, manageable steps instead of overwhelming themselves with big changes. Use examples of people who achieved success by making minor adjustments in their routines. The compound effect. Illustrate how small habits compounded over time lead to significant results, much like investing small amounts of money consistently can yield wealth over decades. Breaking bad habits. Share strategies for identifying and replacing detrimental habits with positive ones. Discuss the importance of self-awareness and accountability in this process. Staying consistent. Motivate the audience to persevere through setbacks, reinforcing that consistency is key to turning habits into a lifestyle. Introduce tools like habit trackers and motivational anchors to maintain momentum. Real-life examples. Share stories of individuals or organizations that achieved remarkable success through the power of consistent habits, such as athletes, entrepreneurs, or innovators. Takeaway message. Habits are the building blocks of success. By focusing on small, positive changes and committing to them daily, anyone can achieve big results over time. Consistency, patience, and self-discipline are the cornerstones of this transformation. Would you like me to help structure this into a full speech or provide some quotes and examples to enhance the delivery? 10 key points: the power of habits, small steps to big success. Habits define success. Your daily habits shape your future more than isolated bursts of effort. Consistent actions build the foundation for long-term success. Start small. Big changes are overwhelming, but small, incremental improvements are manageable and sustainable. Focus on starting with one tiny step. The habit loop. Understand the cycle of cue, routine, and reward. Identifying and leveraging this pattern helps build new habits or replace bad ones. The power of consistency. Doing something small every day creates momentum and compounds over time, leading to significant results. Keystone habits. Focus on habits that trigger positive ripple effects. For example, exercising regularly can lead to better sleep, improved focus, and healthier eating. Break bad habits. By replacing them, it's easier to replace a bad habit with a positive one than to eliminate it completely. Identify triggers and substitute healthier behaviors. Track your progress. Use habit trackers or apps to monitor your consistency. Seeing progress visually keeps motivation high and helps establish accountability. Embrace setbacks as learning opportunities. Breaks in routine are part of the journey. Instead of quitting, analyze the cause and refocus on your goal. Celebrate small wins. Reward yourself for sticking to your habits, no matter how minor they seem. Positive reinforcement helps solidify new behaviors. Be patient, and persistent habits take time to develop. Stay committed even when results are not immediate. Trusting the process will eventually yield success. Would you like any of these points expanded further or examples added? Habits define success. This principle emphasizes that success is not a result of isolated, extraordinary actions, but rather the consistent application of productive habits over time. Our habits dictate the trajectory of our lives because they shape our daily choices, behaviors, and outcomes. Key aspects. The role of habits in daily life. Habits are the small decisions and actions we perform daily, often subconsciously. Over time, these routines compound, creating either positive progress or negative stagnation. Consistency over intensity. Success is not about doing something great occasionally, but doing the right things consistently. For example, writing a few paragraphs daily is more effective in completing a book than sporadic bursts of intense effort. Examples in practice. Great athletes practice daily, even on days they don't feel motivated, creating a standard of excellence. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or Oprah Winfrey credit their consistent habits such as reading, goal setting, and time management for their achievements. Habits and identity. Your habits shape your self-perception. If you consistently act like a disciplined, focused person, you begin to see yourself as one. Success becomes a byproduct of becoming the kind of person who naturally engages in successful behaviors. The domino effect. One strong habit often leads to others. For instance, committing to a daily workout routine can inspire healthier eating habits and improve productivity. Takeaway. Success is not accidental, it's the inevitable outcome of disciplined, habitual effort. By deliberately shaping your habits, you take control of your future, making small but consistent steps toward achieving your goals. Would you like an example of how someone transformed their life using this principle? Start small. The principle of start small highlights the importance of taking manageable, incremental steps when building new habits or pursuing goals. It focuses on reducing the intimidation of big changes by breaking them into smaller, achievable actions that build momentum and confidence. Key aspects. Avoid overwhelm. Starting with small, manageable actions makes the process less daunting. Big goals often seem overwhelming, leading to procrastination or giving up. A small start removes this barrier. The snowball effect. Small successes build momentum. For example, starting with 5 minutes of exercise can grow into a full workout routine over time. Focus on one thing. Instead of trying to change everything at once, focus on one habit or action. Mastering a single habit first increases the likelihood of long-term success. Build confidence. Accomplishing small tasks reinforces a sense of achievement, boosting motivation to tackle more. Science behind small changes. The brain is more likely to embrace habits that don't require significant effort initially. Over time, these small changes integrate seamlessly into daily life. Practical examples. Want to start reading? Begin with 1 page a day. Trying to save money? Start with saving just $1 daily. Interested in healthy eating? Add 1 piece of fruit to your diet each day instead of overhauling everything at once. Consistency is key. Small efforts done daily create a foundation of consistency which is more sustainable than large, inconsistent actions. Time over intensity. Big results don't happen overnight, but small steps taken consistently over weeks, months, or years lead to profound transformations. Adjustable goals. Small starts are adaptable. As the habit strengthens, you can gradually increase the intensity, scope, or frequency. Power of micro wins. Each small accomplishment creates a win that encourages continued effort, reinforcing the habit loop of cue, routine, and reward. Takeaway. Starting small is not about aiming low, but about creating a solid foundation for lasting change. Small steps are easier to begin, sustain, and build upon, ultimately leading to big results. Would you like specific examples or strategies to apply this principle to a particular goal? The habit loop. The habit loop is a concept from behavioral science that explains how habits are formed and maintained. It consists of 3 interconnected components: cue, routine, and reward. Understanding this loop helps you build good habits and break bad ones by identifying and manipulating these elements. Key components. Cue trigger. The cue is the stimulus that initiates a habit. It can be external, e.g., time of day, location, or internal, e.g., emotions, thoughts. Example, feeling stressed, internal cue, or seeing a coffee shop on your way to work, external cue. Routine action. The routine is the actual behavior performed in response to the cue. This is the habit itself. Example, drinking a cup of coffee when feeling tired or checking your phone when bored. Reward outcome. The reward is the benefit or pleasure derived from the habit, which reinforces the behavior. Example, feeling energized after coffee or entertained after scrolling social media. How the habit loop works. The cue triggers a craving for a specific outcome. The craving motivates the routine, which is performed to achieve the desired outcome. The reward satisfies the craving and strengthens the association between the cue and routine, making the habit more likely to occur in the future. Applying the habit loop to build good habits. Identify a cue. Choose a consistent trigger for the habit, such as brushing your teeth before flossing or placing workout clothes near your bed as a reminder to exercise. Establish a routine. Start with small, actionable steps that are easy to perform after the cue occurs. Reinforce with a reward. Celebrate small wins or enjoy immediate gratification to make the habit enjoyable and repeatable. Using the habit loop to break bad habits. Disrupt the cue. Remove or alter triggers for the undesired habit. For instance, keep unhealthy snacks out of sight or disable app notifications. Replace the routine. Swap the negative habit for a healthier behavior. Instead of reaching for junk food when stressed, practice deep breathing or take a short walk. Reframe the reward. Recognize the long-term benefits of avoiding the bad habit and find healthier ways to fulfill the same need. Practical example. Habit snacking while watching TV. Cue sitting on the couch after dinner. Routine grabbing a bowl of chips. Reward feeling relaxed and comforted. To change this, replace chips with a healthier option or occupy your hands with knitting or doodling while watching. Takeaway. The habit loop reveals the mechanics of behavior and gives you control over your habits. By consciously modifying the cue, routine, or reward, you can create lasting positive habits or break detrimental ones. Would you like help applying the habit loop to a specific habit? The power of consistency. Consistency is a fundamental principle for achieving long-term success in any area of life. It is the steady and repeated application of effort toward a goal, which allows for incremental progress and lasting results. The power of consistency lies in its ability to turn small actions into significant outcomes over time. Key aspects. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Achievements are rarely the result of one big effort, but the accumulation of consistent small actions. For example, writing 1 page a day can lead to an entire book over the course of a year. Compounding effect. Small, consistent efforts grow exponentially over time. Whether it's saving money, learning a skill, or improving fitness, consistency allows progress to build upon itself. Building habits. Consistency is the foundation of habit formation. Repeating an action at regular intervals turns it into an automatic part of your routine. Overcoming motivation fluctuations. Motivation can waver, but consistency bridges the gap. When you commit to regular action, regardless of how you feel, you stay on track toward your goals. Reinforcement and mastery. Consistency reinforces skills, behaviors, and knowledge. Repeated practice leads to improvement, mastery, and confidence over time. Credibility and trust. In professional and personal relationships, consistency demonstrates reliability. People trust individuals and organizations that deliver consistently over time. Minimizing decision fatigue. By committing to consistent routines, you reduce the need for constant decision-making, saving mental energy for other tasks. Examples of success. Athletes who train daily, musicians who practice regularly, and entrepreneurs who persist through challenges succeed not because of talent alone, but because of their unwavering consistency. Staying the course through setbacks. Consistency helps you recover from failures and setbacks. Instead of being derailed, a consistent approach ensures you pick up where you left off and keep moving forward. Consistency shapes identity. Repeated actions reinforce how you see yourself. For example, consistently working out makes you view yourself as a healthy and disciplined person, which strengthens your commitment. A practical example. Consider someone training for a marathon. Running a few miles every day instead of running sporadically builds stamina and ensures steady progress. Similarly, a student who studies for an hour daily is likely to retain more and perform better than one who crams occasionally. Takeaway. Consistency transforms goals into reality. While progress might seem slow at first, the unwavering application of effort compounds into meaningful and lasting achievements. Success is not about occasional greatness, but about showing up and doing the work regularly, no matter how small the effort seems. Would you like tips on how to stay consistent or examples of people who exemplify this principle? Keystone habits. Keystone habits are transformative routines that lead to positive ripple effects across multiple areas of life. These habits create a chain reaction, influencing other behaviors and helping to build momentum for broader personal or professional growth. They act as foundational habits that reinforce a framework of success. Key characteristics: trigger positive change. Keystone habits have the unique ability to spark other beneficial habits without deliberate effort. For example, regular exercise often leads to healthier eating and improved sleep. Identity shaping. Adopting a keystone habit reshapes how you see yourself. For instance, consistently running every morning makes you identify as a disciplined and health-conscious person, motivating additional positive behaviors. Improved discipline. These habits strengthen your willpower, making it easier to resist temptations or adopt other good habits. Catalysts for confidence. Success in one keystone habit creates a sense of accomplishment, boosting your confidence to tackle other challenges. Examples of keystone habits. Exercise. Physical activity not only improves health but also enhances mental clarity, reduces stress, and inspires better dietary choices. Healthy eating. A commitment to eating nutritious meals often leads to more energy, better mood, and improved focus. Journaling. Regular journaling promotes mindfulness, self-awareness, and better decision-making, which can enhance relationships and professional productivity. Family dinners. Research shows that families who eat together build stronger relationships, foster better communication, and establish healthier routines for children. Goal setting. Writing down goals daily encourages focus, prioritization, and accountability, leading to greater productivity and achievement. How keystone habits work. Ripple effect. A single keystone habit can influence other unrelated areas. For instance, starting to exercise might inspire you to wake up earlier, plan meals, and stay more organized. Cultural shift. In organizations, keystone habits like regular team check-ins or clear goal-setting practices can reshape workplace culture and improve overall performance. Emotional benefits. These habits often create a sense of control and stability, making it easier to handle life's uncertainties and stresses. Steps to cultivate keystone habits. Start small. Pick one habit with the potential to create the biggest positive impact and focus on incorporating it consistently. Leverage cues and rewards. Build the habit around a specific trigger and celebrate small wins to reinforce the behavior. Track progress. Monitor your habit to stay motivated and visualize its cascading effects on other aspects of your life. Stay patient. Keystone habits take time to produce noticeable ripple effects. Consistency is key. Real-life example. Charles Duhigg's example of Alcoa. In the book, The Power of Habit, the CEO of Alcoa focused on improving safety as a keystone habit. This change not only reduced workplace injuries, but also improved communication, operational efficiency, and profitability company-wide. Takeaway. Keystone habits are a powerful way to create lasting change. By identifying and committing to these transformative routines, you can unlock a domino effect of improvements in multiple areas of your life, propelling you toward greater success and fulfillment. Would you like help identifying a keystone habit that suits your goals? Break bad habits by replacing them. Breaking bad habits is often more effective when you replace them with positive behaviors instead of trying to eliminate them outright. Habits are deeply rooted in the brain's neural pathways, so replacing the routine tied to a cue and reward is easier than removing the habit entirely. This approach rewires your behavior patterns, making change more sustainable. Why replacing works. Nature of habits. Habits are automatic responses triggered by specific cues. Eliminating a habit leaves a void, but replacing it ensures the cue still triggers a response, just a healthier one. Behavior substitution. Redirecting energy from a negative behavior to a positive one leverages the same cue and reward but changes the routine. Steps to break bad habits by replacing them. Identify the cue. Understand what triggers the bad habit. Example, stress might trigger snacking on junk food or scrolling social media. Analyze the reward. Determine what need the bad habit fulfills. Is it comfort, distraction, or relaxation? Example, snacking provides temporary comfort, or social media offers a mental break. Choose a replacement behavior. Find a positive behavior that fulfills the same need as the bad habit. Example, replace snacking with drinking water or tea, or substitute social media with reading or stretching. Make the replacement easy. Ensure the replacement behavior is simple and convenient. Difficulty in performing the replacement can cause you to revert to the old habit. Example, keep a water bottle handy instead of chips, or place a book near your workspace instead of your phone. Redesign your environment. Remove cues for the bad habit and add prompts for the replacement. Example, if you want to stop watching TV late at night, unplug the TV or put the remote in a drawer. Place a journal or sleep mask nearby instead. Practice patience and consistency. Habits take time to change. Be consistent with the replacement behavior, even if you occasionally slip up. Use positive reinforcement. Reward yourself for successfully adopting the replacement habit. This reinforces the new routine and strengthens its association with the cue. Example, celebrate a week of healthy snacks with a special treat. Examples of replacing bad habits. Procrastination. Bad habit, scrolling social media when avoiding work. Replacement, set a timer and work for just 10 minutes, then reward yourself with a short break. Smoking. Bad habit, reaching for a cigarette during stress. Replacement, take deep breaths or chew gum instead. Overeating. Bad habit, eating out of boredom. Replacement, drink water or take a short walk when you feel the urge to eat. Negative self-talk. Bad habit, criticizing yourself for mistakes. Replacement, replace negative thoughts with affirmations or self-encouraging phrases. Why replacement matters. Without a replacement behavior, the trigger and reward remain intact, leaving room for the bad habit to resurface. Replacing the routine creates a new, healthier neural pathway, making the old habit obsolete over time. Takeaway. Breaking bad habits becomes manageable and effective when you focus on replacing them with positive behaviors. By understanding the underlying cues and rewards, redesigning your environment, and practicing consistency, you can transform destructive routines into empowering habits that align with your goals. Would you like help applying this to a specific habit? Track your progress. Tracking your progress is a powerful tool for building and maintaining habits, as it helps you stay accountable, measure your success, and maintain motivation. Whether you're aiming for personal growth, fitness, productivity, or other goals, tracking progress provides valuable insights and reinforces your commitment to the process. Key benefits of tracking your progress. Increased accountability. When you track your actions, you hold yourself accountable for the steps you take toward your goals. It encourages consistency and helps you avoid complacency. Example, writing down each day's workout or tracking your word count keeps you committed to your goal. Visible progress. Tracking progress provides clear evidence of improvement, even when changes feel slow or invisible. It's motivating to see how far you've come, which can push you to keep going. Example, seeing a calendar with daily X marks for a habit, like exercise, provides a visual reminder of how consistent you've been. Increased motivation, monitoring your progress offers immediate feedback, which can increase your motivation to keep going. Small wins build momentum, making it easier to keep up with the habit. Example, logging each chapter of a book you've read boosts your confidence and motivates you to finish the next one. Spotting patterns and obstacles. Tracking reveals trends or patterns in your behavior, helping you identify obstacles and areas for improvement. If you're struggling, it gives you an opportunity to adjust your strategy. Example, if you notice a dip in your progress after weekends, you can adjust your routine or find ways to make weekends more productive. Boosting self-efficacy. The more you track your progress, the more you build your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. It reinforces the idea that you're capable of making progress and achieving success. Example, keeping a log of daily successes increases your confidence in your ability to complete long-term projects. Methods of tracking your progress. Habit trackers. Use a simple calendar or app to check off days when you complete a task or behavior. Seeing a chain of consistent marks can motivate you to keep it going. Example, the don't break the chain method made famous by Jerry Seinfeld, marking an X every day you write or perform a task. Journals or logs. Write down specific details about your actions, thoughts, or feelings. This helps you reflect and notice patterns in your progress, whether physical, emotional, or intellectual. Example, a fitness log might track sets, reps, weight lifted, or how you felt during each workout. Apps and digital tools. Use apps designed to track goals, habits, or milestones. Many apps let you set reminders, track consistency, and visualize progress with graphs and charts. Example, apps like Habitica, Streaks, or MyFitnessPal allow you to track habits, meals, workouts, and other personal goals. Metrics and benchmarks. Establish clear, quantifiable measures of progress to evaluate whether you're meeting your goals. This might involve tracking specific numbers, e.g., steps taken, words written, or comparing benchmarks, e.g., weight, time, productivity. Example, if your goal is to write 500 words a day, tracking the number of words written each day shows how much you've accomplished. Visual reminders and graphs. Charts or graphs allow you to see your progress over time, providing motivation through visual representation. Example, tracking weight loss or savings with a graph shows progress more clearly than numbers alone. Tips for effective progress tracking. Make it simple. Keep your tracking system simple and easy to maintain. Complicated tracking can lead to burnout and inconsistencies. Example, use a single sheet or app where you can easily log your daily tasks. Be honest and accurate. Record your actions truthfully to get an accurate picture of your progress. If you miss a day or struggle, note it and focus on improving next time. Example, if you didn't complete your habit for the day, write down the reason and figure out how to overcome that challenge in the future. Celebrate milestones. Celebrate reaching key milestones or completing a certain number of consecutive days or actions. This helps maintain motivation. Example, after tracking your habit for 30 consecutive days, reward yourself with a small treat or new goal. Review and reflect. Regularly review your progress to see how you're doing. Reflection helps you understand what's working, what's not, and how to adjust for continued success. Example, at the end of each week, reflect on your progress and set goals for the following week based on what you've learned. Takeaway. Tracking your progress is one of the most effective ways to stay motivated, accountable, and on track with your goals. It offers real-time feedback, provides clarity on what's working and what's not, and creates a sense of achievement that propels you forward. Whether through simple check marks or advanced apps, finding a tracking system that works for you can make all the difference in turning your habits into lasting success. Would you like help setting up a progress tracking system for a specific goal? Embrace setbacks as learning opportunities. Setbacks are an inevitable part of any journey toward growth or achievement, and rather than seeing them as failures, it's essential to view them as opportunities for learning and improvement. Embracing setbacks allows you to shift your mindset from one of defeat to one of resilience, and this mindset can significantly enhance your ability to succeed in the long term. Key reasons to embrace setbacks. Growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, perseverance, and learning. When you embrace setbacks as learning opportunities, you cultivate this mindset, which makes you more adaptable and open to challenges. Example, a student who fails a test might learn to view it not as a sign of their inability, but as a cue to adjust their study methods or seek help. Valuable lessons. Every setback holds a lesson if you are open to discovering it. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of the setback, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. Example, a failed business venture could teach you valuable lessons in market research, customer needs, and resilience, which will help you in future projects. Resilience and adaptability. Embracing setbacks builds emotional resilience and adaptability, allowing you to bounce back stronger each time. Instead of quitting or becoming discouraged, you learn to adapt, adjust your strategy, and move forward. For example, an athlete who loses a match may use the setback to analyze their performance, improve their technique, and come back with more determination next time. Clarity and focus. Setbacks often reveal areas that need improvement, helping you clarify where to focus your energy. By reflecting on what went wrong, you can make smarter decisions moving forward. For example, if you are trying to develop a new habit and fail, analyzing the reasons behind your slip-up can help you identify weak points, like lack of preparation or insufficient motivation, that you can address. Building patience and persistence. Setbacks teach you patience and perseverance. Success rarely happens overnight, and the ability to stay persistent after facing challenges is crucial for long-term achievements. For example, a writer who faces rejection letters from publishers can learn to persist by refining their craft and submitting again, understanding that rejection is part of the journey to eventual success. Innovation and creativity. Sometimes setbacks force you to think outside the box. When a usual approach fails, you may be forced to innovate or find creative solutions, leading to breakthroughs you wouldn't have considered otherwise. For example, an entrepreneur facing a market downturn might pivot their business model, creating a more sustainable product or exploring a new audience, leading to unexpected growth. Redefining success. Embracing setbacks can help you redefine success. Rather than seeing success as a straight line or a destination, you begin to see it as a series of steps, each one shaped by learning and improvement. For example, a project manager whose team faces setbacks during a large project might redefine success as successfully adapting and learning from obstacles rather than completing the project without issues. How to embrace setbacks as learning opportunities. Reframe failure. Instead of seeing setbacks as personal failures, reframe them as learning experiences that help you refine your approach. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this and how can I improve next time? For example, after missing a workout goal, instead of feeling defeated, ask what barriers got in the way, perhaps too much on your plate or inadequate planning, and how you can prepare better next time. Analyze the cause. Take time to reflect on why the setback occurred. Identify whether it was due to lack of preparation, external circumstances, or a lack of skill. This self-reflection helps you adjust your actions moving forward. For example, if you missed a deadline at work, analyze whether it was due to poor time management, unrealistic expectations, or an unforeseen crisis, and use that information to adjust your workflow in the future. Use setbacks to strengthen your determination. Embrace setbacks as part of the process. Each setback can strengthen your determination to succeed. Recognize that setbacks are temporary and part of the journey toward mastering a skill or achieving a goal. For example, an artist whose work is rejected from a gallery can use this rejection as motivation to refine their technique and try again with more confidence. Seek feedback. Use setbacks as an opportunity to gather feedback. Whether from a mentor, colleague, or personal reflection, external input can offer valuable perspectives and solutions that you may not have considered. Example, after a setback in a presentation or public speaking event, seek feedback from a colleague or audience members to identify areas for improvement. Be kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your setbacks without self-judgment. Being kind to yourself during challenging times will help you maintain a healthy mindset and be more willing to try again. For example, instead of berating yourself for a missed deadline, recognize that setbacks are a natural part of growth and focus on what steps you can take next time to improve. Celebrate small wins. In the face of setbacks, it's important to celebrate any small progress or improvements, even if the ultimate goal hasn't been reached yet. Recognizing small wins builds confidence and motivation. Example, if you're working on a long-term goal, like writing a book, celebrate completing a chapter or hitting a word count goal, even if there are setbacks along the way. Takeaway. Setbacks are not roadblocks, they are essential learning opportunities that provide valuable insights into how we can adjust our approach, develop our skills, and grow. By embracing setbacks with a mindset of learning, resilience, and adaptability, we can turn challenges into stepping stones toward greater success. Would you like help reframing a particular setback you faced or learning more about how to leverage it for growth? Celebrate small wins. Celebrating small wins is a crucial practice for maintaining motivation, building momentum, and reinforcing positive behavior as you work toward larger goals. These small victories, while they might seem insignificant on their own, add up over time and play an essential role in achieving long-term success. Recognizing and celebrating these wins helps you stay engaged, confident, and committed to your journey. Key benefits of celebrating small wins: boosts motivation. Celebrating small wins provides a sense of accomplishment, which fuels further action. This positive reinforcement helps keep your energy high, especially when progress toward larger goals feels slow. For example, after completing a difficult task, taking a moment to celebrate even with a small reward keeps your motivation high to continue pushing forward. Increases positive emotion. Acknowledging progress, no matter how small, generates feelings of satisfaction and joy. These positive emotions can help sustain your focus and persistence. For example, celebrating a successful week of sticking to a new habit, like exercising daily, increases your happiness and reinforces the habit. Builds momentum. Small wins create a sense of forward motion, making you feel like you're progressing toward your larger goal. This momentum is crucial for overcoming obstacles and staying on course. Example, finishing one chapter of a book motivates you to start the next, creating a positive feedback loop that encourages more productivity. Improves self-efficacy. By acknowledging small successes, you begin to build a stronger belief in your ability to achieve your larger goals. Each small win reinforces the idea that you're capable and competent. Example, completing small tasks, such as cleaning one room or writing a few pages, gives you confidence in your ability to tackle bigger challenges. Helps maintain consistency. Regularly celebrating small wins encourages you to maintain consistency. If you're regularly seeing progress, it becomes easier to continue working on your goals each day. Example, after achieving a daily word count goal in your writing, celebrating your consistency helps you maintain the habit over time. This prevents burnout. Focusing only on the end goal can lead to frustration and burnout, especially if success feels far off. Celebrating small wins breaks the process into manageable, enjoyable milestones. For example, if you're training for a marathon, celebrating each new distance achieved rather than only the final race prevents the journey from feeling overwhelming. Ways to celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your achievement. Take a moment to reflect on your success, no matter how small it may seem. Self-recognition is an important first step in celebrating your progress. Example, after completing a difficult project, simply pausing to acknowledge your hard work and progress can give you a sense of accomplishment. Reward yourself. Give yourself a treat or reward after accomplishing a small win. The reward doesn't have to be extravagant, but it should be meaningful to you. Example, after completing a challenging task, you could reward yourself with a favorite snack, a short break, or something you enjoy. Share your success. Share your progress with a friend, family member, or mentor. Sharing your achievements with others helps you celebrate collectively and receive positive reinforcement. For example, posting your progress on social media or telling a friend about your completed task can reinforce the feeling of success and encourage others to celebrate with you. Track and visualize progress. Keep a record of your achievements and visualize the cumulative progress. This could be a simple checklist, a progress chart, or a journal where you mark milestones. For example, tracking the number of pages written or steps taken toward a fitness goal allows you to see how far you've come. Treat yourself to a break. Sometimes the best way to celebrate a small win is to take a break. Rest and relaxation can be a powerful way to recharge and reflect on your accomplishments. Example, after completing a major task, take a few minutes to relax, walk outside, or enjoy a quiet moment to recharge. Celebrate with a new goal. After achieving a small win, set your sights on the next milestone. This keeps you in a cycle of positive action, and each achievement serves as a stepping stone toward the next success. Example, completing a week of healthy eating can prompt you to set the goal of trying new recipes or working on another aspect of your fitness journey. Examples of small wins and celebrations. Fitness. Small win, completing a workout, whether it's a 30-minute run or a 15-minute yoga session. Celebration, enjoy a nutritious smoothie or take a relaxing bath afterward. Writing. Small win, writing 500 words for your book or blog post. Celebration, take a break to read a chapter of your favorite book or enjoy a cup of coffee. Career or personal development. Small win, completing a task on your to-do list, attending a training, or having a productive meeting. Celebration, enjoy a brief moment of relaxation or share your success with a colleague. Health and well-being. Small win, drinking a certain amount of water each day or sleeping 8 hours a night. Celebration, treat yourself to a quiet moment of mindfulness or a walk in nature. Takeaway. Celebrating small wins is an essential strategy for maintaining motivation and building momentum toward larger goals. By recognizing and rewarding yourself for every step of progress, you not only boost your confidence, but also create positive habits that will carry you through to success. Every small win is a victory on the path to achieving your larger aspirations. Would you like help identifying small wins in your current goals or creating a plan to celebrate them effectively? Be patient and persistent. Patience and persistence are two of the most powerful traits you can cultivate on your journey to success. While the path to achieving long-term goals may be challenging, cultivating these qualities helps you navigate setbacks, stay motivated, and ultimately reach your desired outcomes. Being patient allows you to understand that growth takes time, while persistence ensures you keep pushing forward despite difficulties. Key benefits of patience and persistence. Overcoming obstacles. Every goal or journey comes with obstacles, whether they're external challenges or internal struggles. Patience allows you to endure these obstacles without getting discouraged, while persistence pushes you to keep trying even when things get tough. Example, learning a new skill like playing an instrument or a new language takes time. Being patient with yourself and persistent in practicing every day is essential for long-term improvement. Building resilience. Patience and persistence together build emotional resilience. When things don't go as planned, instead of giving up or feeling defeated, you learn to adapt, bounce back, and keep working toward your goal. Example, an athlete who faces a setback, like an injury, remains persistent in their rehabilitation and patiently waits for the right time to return to their sport stronger than before. Long-term success. Success rarely comes quickly or easily. Whether it's career advancement, personal growth, or achieving a big goal, patience is necessary to give yourself time to learn and improve. Persistence ensures that you don't give up too soon. For example, building a successful business doesn't happen overnight. It requires years of hard work, trial and error, and persistence through tough times to eventually find success. Improved decision-making. Patience helps you resist the urge to rush decisions or take shortcuts, which can often lead to poor outcomes. Instead, you take your time to weigh your options and make thoughtful, informed decisions. For example, instead of making an impulsive career change, being patient allows you to research your options thoroughly and make a decision that aligns with your long-term goals. Avoiding burnout. When you're patient with yourself and persistent over time, you're less likely to experience burnout. Rushing or expecting instant results can lead to frustration and exhaustion. Patience allows you to pace yourself, and persistence ensures you keep going steadily. For example, someone training for a marathon who sets a steady, sustainable training schedule is less likely to experience burnout than someone who tries to run too fast. Enhances focus and discipline. Persistent effort requires discipline. The more patient you are, the easier it becomes to stay focused on the process instead of getting discouraged by lack of immediate results. Example, sticking to a healthy eating or exercise plan over time requires the discipline to stay committed despite short-term temptations or challenges. How to cultivate patience and persistence. Set realistic expectations. Understand that achieving goals, especially long-term ones, takes time. Set realistic milestones and timelines to avoid feeling overwhelmed or frustrated when progress feels slow. For example, if you're writing a book, set a realistic goal for daily word count or chapters to complete each week, knowing that the book won't be finished in a few days. Embrace the process. Focus on enjoying the process, not just the end result. When you're committed to the journey, the slow moments and setbacks become part of your growth, making the destination feel more rewarding. Example, if you're learning to cook, focus on experimenting with different recipes and enjoying the cooking process rather than stressing about being a perfect chef immediately. Break big goals into smaller steps. Large goals can seem daunting, but breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks can make the process feel less overwhelming. Each small step you take will help you stay persistent. Example, if you want to save a large sum of money, break the goal down into monthly or weekly savings targets and celebrate each time you reach a smaller milestone. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Celebrate small victories in progress rather than waiting for perfection. This helps you stay motivated and reinforces that you're on the right path, even if it's taking time. Example, if you're working toward a fitness goal, celebrate the fact that you've been consistent with workouts rather than focusing on achieving the perfect body. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when progress is slow. Negative self-talk can hinder your persistence. Instead, practice patience with yourself when you make mistakes or face setbacks. Example, if you fall short of a goal, treat yourself with kindness instead of harsh judgment. Use setbacks as learning opportunities and get back on track. Focus on the long-term vision. Keep the bigger picture in mind. While small setbacks may seem discouraging in the short term, remind yourself of the long-term benefits and the greater purpose behind your actions. Example, a person working toward a degree might feel overwhelmed by the workload, but focusing on the long-term vision of completing the degree helps them stay motivated. Learn to adjust along the way. Persistence doesn't mean sticking rigidly to a plan if it's clearly not working. Being patient allows you to adapt, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward. Example, if you're not seeing results from a certain workout routine, persistence means staying committed to fitness, while patience allows you to tweak your approach until you find something that works. Takeaway. Patience and persistence are key to overcoming challenges and achieving long-term success. They teach you to stay focused on the journey rather than fixating on immediate results. By being patient with yourself and consistently persistent, you build resilience, develop better decision-making, and create lasting success in all areas of life. Would you like help applying patience and persistence to a specific goal or challenge you're working on?